gentlemen, we got some new gear, and we're gonna be setting it up today, thanks to Brain PC. And I clean up my workstation, or my table here. I don't have a separate workshop place for everything, so I have to do everything on my kitchen table. But I got the new gear, and I want to get it up. And me put the light a little higher up so you can see me. Yeah, okay. Maybe I might need to make it a little higher. Now, I got two things. We're going to start with the simplest thing first. The simplest being the smallest. Remember when I was working a couple days ago on those connectors, and I was having the worst time well, this here is a vise for electronics, and probably could be used for other things too. And so it's not the most expensive in the vise and all, but what's nice about this, then there were a couple different ones. Some of them had vacuum bulbs. They were supposed to suck to a smooth surface. And so you just tilt it to whatever you need to do. So, for example, if I'm working with, make sure I get this in the right way here. So let's say I'm working with the XLR connectors I was doing last time. Really should put this over here because the other part's going to have to go in here too. So let me just grab a connector and show you what I'm talking about. I'm not actually going to solder anything, but I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. It doesn't even have to be a connector, but that's the whole idea. Just put everything over here on the shelf. Oh. Okay. Let me see if we can see the connection. Yep. People don't realize why there's a reason I like using my iPhone. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on this here so you can see it better. So you can see the vise here. Okay. Let's get that a little more center. Yeah, okay. So, let's see, I was going to solder the connectors on the XLR. Let's pretend this is just a plug-in here, okay? The first thing is, now I can tilt just the base so that I can put the connectors closer to where I am so I can work on them. Okay, so I can solder them and put the wires where I want them. Okay, I can take a connector off right now. Same thing with this kind of connector here. I can solder the individual leads on that as well. So this is going to be a first piece of tool. It's going to be a major step in the right direction to make some electronics repair a lot less complicated. Also, it's got rubber jaw pieces that can be removed as needed, but I'm probably not going to remove them, but you can take it off the table, because this is my kitchen table. I eat on it, so I don't always necessarily going to be able to leave this stuff set up on here all the time. So, just take my iPhone stand, I can just lock it down, put it back in the box. And that's something you're going to have to get, is some convenient boxes for transporting stuff. Okay, so this is the first thing that's going to make my life a million times better. Now, the next part that we got, let me put this camera back to reset it back where it was so I can show it to you. Okay, and it's going to be a lot more detailed, that I haven't read the manual yet, fully configure it up or anything. As I said, I've been looking in the mailbox this morning, so power supply. Ugh. This is a soldering rework station, and this allows us to solder wires. Okay. This is the hot air gun. This is the soldering iron platform. This was a complete kit, so which means it's pretty much ready to go. Okay, so you can see the cleaning material for that iron. Like I said, this is not exactly the smallest thing in the world. This is the iron itself. It's got a conical tip again. Boo! Oh, that's no problem. We can figure that out. Okay? So this goes in here like this. Let me try to see if you can see this here. And then this plugs into this. Okay. So that's the first thing. Now, we all know that there's a, I'm going to have to screw this in place, but this is the hot air unit here, just 2 screws. So I'm going to get a Phillips screwdriver, put that together. this goes onto the bracket on the side. I'm gonna tighten the screw, line up the holes. Yeah, it would have been better to do it this way. The reason why they don't have these things screwed out in the box is they wanted to make it fit in the smallest package possible. Now there's a lot of accessories in this, and I'm gonna have to be honest that the screw in there. Okay, so we have our iron, we have our hot air gun. It has matching tips for set iron. Huh. Whoa, that's interesting. Upside down. Okay, so anyway. That's the way I would normally work with it. I usually would like to have it like this way. But unfortunately, I guess it does go like that. Okay. And this connector is a very specialized connector, and I never seen one like this before. So it's kind of similar to the other one, which is 6-pin, but this is definitely not the same. Okay. So let me flip around so I can show you this. Okay. You have your manual auto switch, your connection here. There's a separate power supply setting for the hot air, separate power switch for the iron, individual temperature adjustable controls. The only thing I have to figure out is how do you set for Frankenstein versus Celsius? I usually use Celsius anyway. So the first thing is you'll notice that this iron is okay right there. That's the hot air iron. And so that's the first thing. This is, and then it comes with a bunch of accessories. I gotta figure out where to put everything. Okay, so I already had the screwdriver. These are some of the tips for the hot air tool to deal with the small connectors. There are more available from the company and some mounting screws, I guess, to hold them in place. What else we got? Oh, this stuff, I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna have to figure this out. So, I'm gonna have to open this stuff up right now. Come at these pieces. Tweezers. These are insulated tweezers for dealing with SMTs and stoics. Run a cider sucker I was looking for. Well, this is in our style. How much does this thing suck? Ooh, sucks good. Nice. It comes with a tip cleaning sponge. It comes with some very small solder, lead-free solder, 0.7% copper, 99.3% tin. Would have been nice if it came with silver solder, but I can get that. Of course, it comes with a manual, which is really small text. I can read it, but the only thing I don't see is any flicks in here. So some of the tips available for the soldering tips. Soldering station. Set temperature to 300 degrees Celsius. Alright, you know what? I'm curious. Are you in American or metric? I would prefer you be in metric, but oh well, we'll find out. So, it does run higher than the other iron, but not excessively so. There's an individual power switch on the back. Okay. Now I'm going to turn on the iron. It's in Frankenstein units. Holy shit! That thing gets hot fast. Wow! $292 degrees Fahrenheit. There is nothing to have that cold, but holy smoke, that thing's already cooking. Wow. Oh my god. That is fast. Heats faster than any of my other irons I ever had. Now, what about the blow job? Well, oh my god, that is even... Holy schmoly. That thing is hot. That is totally cool, guys. Okay? So what it's got is... Never mind the foot. Laid on my lace bright. Let me see if I can get this out of the way here. But where I can use it here. So this is the iron part right here. This power switch. Okay, and it gets really hot. The iron is now, I said, for $4.98. Okay. And this here, he's fast. Wow. That is slick. So what this will do is you can put the tips in the 532. Now, how hot is that iron? Ooh, that guy is cooking. Now, one thing is I might want to change the tip with a conical or with the other kind of iron tip. But this is so cool. I mean, this is going to be helpful for a lot of electronic work. Okay, and so you can turn those off, and it's. I can just hit the power switch in the back because we're done with it right now. And it will take care of, allow me to work on the wiring and things like that, like printed circuit boards that use surface mount. So Brian PC, this is definitely going to make a major work a lot easier for me. It doesn't take as much space as I thought it did. But the only thing this question is, where am I going to physically store it? I say that because I don't really have a way. I don't really have a place to work on this stuff. The kitchen table, I do so much on the kitchen table. Used to piss it off. This room is the main workstation. This is where I do all the work. That's where I do all the soldering and wiring and stuff like that. This is... Oh, of course it's still warm. Not surprised, are you? This is going to be a major step in the right direction. I'm going to be able to do things, put things together, make circuits, work with surface mount products, which is the newest rage right now in electronics, is surface mount. Set the station correctly, install the hot air gun, left side of the station. Use analysis larger diameter is. Turn on the master power switch located in the rear unit. Air volume adjustment knob. This is going to be a major step in the right direction for me. How do you change the tips? Nozzle style. Sizes match with corresponding IC sizes. I'm using the fit. soldering station. 300 degrees Celsius. Now how do I set this thing to? Okay. Okay. Inflation. $482. That's actually funny. That's exactly why I set it at. Stabilize Tuesday temperature. Automatic manual for the hot air gun, soldering, sleep mode. Fahrenheit, this one to check out. Okay. Turn on only the hot air workstation's power switch, and then press and hold both the hot air workstation temperature buttons. When the hot air soldering station is temperature stabilized, press and hold both the hot air or soldering temperature. Okay. So yes, you can set this for American or British or UK. It's already set for American. Okay. So the reason why I have the manual switch, okay, so it says to turn on the soldering hot air workstation power switch and then press and hold both hot and workstation temperature to increase. Press soldering station temperatures. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, well, some reason it seems like we're stuck in Frankenstein ants. Alright, so it says here, if you turn the heater off, I don't need to leave that in now, it's getting hot enough in here. So that heats fast and cools fast. Press the soldering, okay. Turn on the hot air workstation power switch and then press and hold the hot air workstation temperature. Hot air workstation increase in the, oh, I see. Oh, I get it now. Okay, well I can get to F, but how do we get to Celsius? Oh, okay. I think I got it right, but... There you go. Yes! Okay. Now I got set for metric. Fantastic. Alright, so now when I take this iron off, (300°C, which is fine for most things. Don't use this as a blow dry your hair. You won't have any hair left. Okay, so now, what about the iron? Well, so you should probably set it for about the same temperature. This thing is hot. Wow. (300°C). I love it. This is totally friggin' cool. Turn off the system. This is gonna be fun for me. It can go between 212 degrees Fahrenheit and 896 degrees Fahrenheit, 100°C to 480°C. Upon first use, please set the iron to 250°C. When the iron is just handled, coat the soldering iron with a fresh layer of solder. The use of rosin core solder is recommended. Then set the temperature to get the desired value. Okay. Well, they suggested set the thing to 250. Says here set the temperature to 250°C for the iron. Okay, we'll do that. So I don't have a problem with that in the future. Okay, so this thing is sick. Woo! Oh my god, this thing heats up so much faster than my other iron does. That low. This can handle, oh my god, this can handle some of the newest solders on the market. Okay, so right now I'm stabilizing iron at 250°C, okay? Turn the temperature to 250°C. Just had another melt solder. Okay. Well, it's at 250 right now. The solder that they came with is lead free, but I like to use lead solder iron solder. So let me. my god, this is fucking awesome. This is sick. Wow. This is sick. I love this. Oh, this is going to be cool. Alright, so at 300 degrees Celsius, this melts this solder. Let's just give me a temperature on this. Alpha, New Jersey. 4-ounce roll of rosin core solder. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna let that iron cool. So the reason I do everything in the kitchen, by the way, is because the kitchen is kind of convenient. It's got a table that's usually not being used. And it's over here. Oh, they do got to be. Oh, they do got the other tip. Ruby. All right. But how? Oh, I see how this goes on. Oh, wow. Okay. Actually, this is for an SOIC. You can get more connectors as needed. So let me just show you these. See what this thing's cool enough to touch. Not quite. No. Don't even have to put this in with a screw in here. So now we got this thing on for square chips. Like EPROMs, or things like that. This is gonna make my life a lot easier. And this is totally friggin' cool. So I have different nozzles for different applications. I got the lead-free solder. I got the little round nozzles, medium router nozzles. The sponge. Oh, here we go. Yay, I got the right tip I wanted. Excellent. I got conicals. I got round ones. Definitely use the round conical ones or chisels. Not too many round tips. There's a few of them here. Yeah. Oh my god, they have really micro ones here too. Oh, this is sweet. Is this thing still hot? Or does this thing cool down enough to touch? Ooh, still hot. Alright, so this is going to be a major step in the right direction for me. I'm going to be able to fix a lot of things now that I couldn't fix before because I didn't have the tools. Instruction manual. There are more tips available. There's oh yes, the solder sucker. See? So if you're doing some soldering, it just sucks it right inside. This is a two-handed job, unlike the vacuum bowl one I have, which is from Real Radio Shack, which is a one-hander. This is a two-hander. It's going to make reworking things, repairing things so much easier. So So thank you, Brain Pieces. It's going to be a great godsend for me. I'll be able to fix a lot more things now. And I love the idea that I can finally take things apart, fix them, instead of throwing them away. I don't like throwing away things. I don't like waste. I believe in the 3 R's. Reuse, recycle, and this is my solder. So let's talk about irons, because you saw me working with them. And I'll tell you what I don't like about them. I don't have the solder sucker in here. Yes, I do. I have a couple irons. And of course a lot of other wires, big stuff in here too. Let's just take this wire right here. What do I get in here? Oh, that's a cheetah cord. Okay. For old radios. Okay. I like to share my irons anyway. And some of the other things mixed up in here too. These are mains powered. This is a 15 watt. Again, it's got a conical tip. This is the smallest iron I have. This has a 3-pin mains plug on it. This other iron, which is the one we use most of the time for bigger jobs, don't use this with aluminum clad wire. This will burn the heck out of it. This is a 40 watt iron. This is too hot. For some things, this iron will work fine. For other things, this will burn the insulation off. This will burn the copper cladding off and ruin your work. Okay, not good. These 2 irons for everyday use are fine. Then I had something else kind of wrapped up here with it. Oh yeah, this is the wire we were using originally for the old headphones. This is the plug on the end. I wonder. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna actually do this soldering with this plug. I mean, it looks pretty good as it is. So this is the plug, and the wiring that was on it. Connectors. This is not Swisscraft. This is a generic Chinese brand. I found out the wireless wire is not the good stuff. This is yeah, this is copper clad aluminum. I wonder if I can do some actual practical work with this, just for the hell of it. Why not? Let's just do something with this. So let's do that. Let's do it. Let's put this thing into work for initial work, for initial job. Just let's drop something on the floor. Oh, there it is. So we're gonna tin these wires on the end here. Okay, right now it's getting to about 250, which is more than high enough for my work. Okay, and I'm going to I usually do things with the iron a little differently. Okay, so right now I have the cords kind of wrapped up, so I don't really have the cords fully extended. But why don't I just go ahead for test purposes? Let's just give this thing a go. So, get our standard rosin cord solder. Okay. I'm going to do the red wire first, because it's already kind of example of the kind of wire I have to deal with. People don't realize that there are different temperatures alloys. Nice. Nice. Okay. Iron's holding its temperature too. It's good. Okay. That one's holding its temperature. Now I've seen these where, and how does the tinning look? Not bad. Not bad. Not great, but not bad for first time with a new iron. Let's see. So you tin a wire, just like that. Now, remember I told you the problem with the other iron is it got so hot that it actually would burn the copper clad. This doesn't burn the copper clad. Not because it's some magical pixie dust, but because it is actually I love the fact that it's temperature controlled. It makes my life a lot easier. This is just a dry run. Already I can see this is going to make my life a lot easier. And even though I'm just, and it's got different iron tips too. I didn't know that. There we go. Now that's what I call tinning a wire. Ooh, yeah, I love this. That's what I call tinning a wire. Now, fantastic. Fantastic. Now, I'm going to turn the heat, I'm going to turn the other iron on for a second. Because I'm going to show you the way I used to heat shrink this tubing was always kind of stupid. You probably can't see it there, but this little plug here so I'm going to set this to a lower temperature so I'll hit the same angle. And I'm going to set the temperature down to a little lower than 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Holy crap, the heats are fast. Let's go to about 150 degrees Celsius, which is certainly still hot enough to after all, the heat shrink tubing with a match. Okay, so that really is a far cry of an improvement. Wow. This is definitely a winner chicken dinner for me. Oh. wow, definitely an improvement. Okay, so now right now I don't have any electronic projects that need to be signed right now, but I can definitely tell you that this is definitely an awesome tool. Definitely an awesome tool. Oh. I gotta sweep this floor. Oh yeah, they gave this tip protector for the iron. So I don't need it right now, right? There's the box. Okay. So that's definitely going to be a major step in the right direction for me, tool-wise. Okay. I do admit I would like to find a better place to put it than the kitchen table, but for right now, kitchen table, I could put this on the white shelf for keep my cereal boxes for now when I'm not using it. So thank you very much, my PC. This is like a million steps in the right direction for me. So it's still hot. Can you change the tips? Remember, that's once it cools down. Oh, I see how you do it. Yeah, you take this sleeve off and then the tip holds in place. Oh, okay. Right. So what I'll do is let me put the workstation right now. I don't really have any place to put it. Oh, you just dropped your coffee. Yeah, I know, I see. I was when I was open. Yeah. Alright, so just sweep up some coffee that spilled. Alright. So let me do that real quick. There ain't the only place on this floor that needs to be swept, trust me. This is going to be a major step. Right direction for me. All the new tools, all the new products. Now, by the way, so I'm going to plug this iron station, put this on the shelf in the kitchen. This is badass. Really. This is badass. Okay, let me just drop. You just have to get put this on right first. Yeah. Wow. Now the vise. You know, I'm gonna have to figure out where to put everything for right now. But I really think what I need is some reusable plastic containers. Put all these things in because I have so much stuff that has been donated to me that I have to figure out where everything's gonna go. But the point is, thank you very much, Brian PC. This is a million steps in the right direction. I can now do some really small repairs that I couldn't do for a long time. Like board level repairs with surface mount. As far as Rossman shows, he uses something similar like that for doing VGA work. He has he doesn't use, he had a special VGA reballing machine. He paid like $10,000 for it many years ago. He doesn't even use it anymore because it's just big and clunky and takes a lot of space. So when he wants to put new balls on his VGA, he just uses the stencil and puts in the solder balls, and then he just gently heats the balls up after he cleans the board, and then he places the BGAs in, and that's how it works. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not ready to go BGAs yet, but now I got the tools to begin the process, and if it wasn't for people like you guys and donations, I couldn't do half the stuff. I like to do things in my hands. I like to work with things. I enjoy putting things together and coming up with solutions to problems. That makes me happy. But someday soon, there is some more tools I'm going to eventually buy. One of them is an oscilloscope, because sometimes I run into circuits where I need to see if there's a problem with a trace or like a signal's not being inserted at the right level. But that's something for the future. You can get second-hand ones fairly cheap, so you don't have to buy new ones, but that's something for the future. At least now, at least I can replace some chips and stuff on computers and things like that. Like the video card I have there, which is broken. Can you fix it with the right tools? Yeah, you can. I mean, for maybe hobbyist applications, like where you want to maybe work with a small flat pack, like an SOC or something, this is where it's going to come in handy. I just gotta get some liquid solder paste and flux. But it's still going to be a great tool for me. Oh well, guys, that's enough of that right now, because I do have to kind of get ready for the morning show. I just wanted to at least show you what I got in the mail and see how it all worked, as best I could, and hopefully you guys can enjoy seeing how the tool works and how it's going to help me for a lot of the fine work, especially the vise. It's going to be really a godsend. The one thing is I'm using the kitchen table for all this, and that's kind of hard because, you know, I eat on this table. What about the other table sitting outside? They use that one too. But originally it was going to be put back in the studio, but it never got put back in the studio because unfortunately we had the couch in there. But yes, you definitely put it in the studio too, for some work, or maybe even the living room. Ed is not the only one that was going to repurpose the living room, but I kind of like the living room for being a living room for entertaining guests and things like that. So I'm not sure where I'm going to start setting up my repair station. I want to set it permanently in a better place than it is now. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.